So let's talk about Olivia Rodrigo again. I made a video probably about 3 months ago talking about Olivia Rodrigo and saying how it's amazing how fast somebody's career can change. But I also, now thinking about this, kind of realized that that's a bit of a discredit to all the work that she had put in beforehand. First of all, congratulations to Olivia for winning 3 Grammys. That's every musician's dream. I mean, it's funny because, like, when you watch the Grammys, sometimes you're like, yeah, this thing's a scam. But it's still funny how every single musician wants to win a Grammy. And if a musician says they don't want to win a Grammy, I don't know if I trust that musician. But it's the truth. And I said in a post recently that, like, for musicians, we don't make music to win the Grammys, but it's nice, essentially. It's like a football player. They don't play football so that they can win the Super Bowl, but they play it because they love it. And if you win the Super Bowl, that's an added bonus, right? But just because you don't win the Super Bowl doesn't mean you stop playing football. Just because you don't win a Grammy doesn't mean you stop making music. But it's a very nice cherry on top. So first of all, congratulations to Dan Nigro and Olivia Rodrigo. Massive congratulations. And it's true. I want to comment back on what I said a couple months ago and the fact that, actually, let me say this beforehand. The whole point of this video is I'm a big fan of Olivia Rodrigo, and I want to watch her new documentary thing, the making of her Sour album, that's on Disney Plus. So I'm going to be watching that. I'm going to put it on Patreon. If you want to sign up, it's going to be probably sometime within the next week that I'll watch it, and I'll announce it on Patreon so we can watch it together live, and then whoever can't make the live, I'll post it on Patreon as well. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. I also have Olivia Rodrigo's Hot Ones interview when she eats the hot wings, so you can watch that. I also have things like Hamilton and In the Heights and Encanto and so many other things. Like I just did one recently, Tick Tick Boom, all that stuff, including other reactions that got blocked from YouTube. And Zoom calls with me, weekly Zoom calls with me. You get to hang out with me and the rest of Team Tudo on Patreon. So if you want to sign up for that. But I really want to watch it just in general. And like I figured, you know what, why not also just film it and put it on Patreon. So going back to Olivia, it's amazing how fast a song can change your life in the sense that, and this is kind of what I'm recapping from last time, in the sense that she released Driver's License in like January of 2021. And from that, you know, playing all these award shows and concerts and, you know, things like, what was it? Did she play Lollapalooza or one of the big festivals? What was the iHeartRadio? But then it was like #1 on the charts. And she's playing the Brit Awards. She's playing like all these different award shows. And then about a year later, technically the Grammys usually are in January, February. So it would have been exactly a year later, but they were postponed now to obviously till April. To be nominated for 3 Grammys, and it's just amazing, and it's so cool to see how fast one song can change your life, how fast things can change. But I think that's also a discredit to all the work that she put in beforehand, because I was thinking about this after she made the comment. You know, she was 9 years old, and she said to her mom, "I'm gonna win a Grammy." You know, she didn't just say that and then end up winning a Grammy. No, she put in stinking work, and she was on a TV show, and people don't realize how much work filming and acting is. You know, she was acting on the TV show, she was singing on the TV show, she was writing her own songs, she wrote songs for the TV show, and then not only that, then finally leading up to the culmination of her Sour album. But even before that, she was on Disney Channel for different things. I mean, this is that clip that surfaced on the internet with the Logan Paul and his brother Jake Paul. Saying Olivia is going to be famous or, you know, a rock star one day. It's cool. But I want to say how fast your career can change with a song, but also how much work is put into it beforehand as well. So a massive congratulations to Olivia Rodrigo. Shout out to you. If anybody has any connections to her or her team, I'd love to do an interview. So if you want to set that up, but also if you guys want to check out the Patreon, where I'm going to be watching her Sour documentary within the next week. So, and it'll stay on there forever. So have a great rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll talk to you soon. God bless and peace out.